China today announced that they are striking back at President Trump. And with President Trump's 145% tariff, they said they are now doing 125% tariff. So
it's a trade war.
Yeah.
Like quite literally.
Guys, Stephen, what? Hello?
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Thank you. I saw that gem the other day, and I was like,
it's a classic.
I forgot about that guy. That guy's a one more time, please.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
It's asshole.
China is asshole. You know, it's just so simple and yet so brilliant. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, so really quick here before we have to go to break. Because this one, with the ba. Would you vote for me? I'm a politician already. President Trump is calling for permanent daylight savings time. He said that switching clocks is a big inconvenience and very costly, and said he wanted more light at the end of the day. He said the House and Senate should push hard for more daylight at the end of a day. Very popular. And more importantly, no more changing of the clocks, a big inconvenience. And for our government, a very costly event, DJT. And so, you know, you look at, like, I never even thought about it from a cost perspective for the government. I was like, oh, is that actually I didn't think about that. There are costs associated with that. But I want to play really quickly. Stephen, do we have time for this PBS report? All right, let's listen to this previous PBS report on daylight savings time. Watch.
President Trump has voiced support. But the right solution, permanent daylight saving time or permanent standard time, has been debated for years. And today's raft of testimony reflected the competing issues. Jay Kieran represents the golf industry, which favors permanent daylight saving time, which would extend daylight for all those late afternoons on the links.
Golf thrives on what we call recreational daylight, the overlap of sunlight and people's availability to be outdoors.
But then Dr. Karen Johnson, representing the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, testified that the darker mornings you get with daylight saving is terrible for sleep. The Academy recommends permanent standard time.
Morning light and healthy sleep are known treatments for depression. On the other hand, poor sleep increases the risk of drug use, alcohol use, and other risk-taking behaviors.
And Dr. David Harkey of the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety says that in terms of accidents and public safety, darkness is dangerous.
The clearest takeaway from this research is that there is a strong relationship between increased darkness and fatal crashes, particularly for pedestrians and bicyclists.
So I just looked this up. It says that a report from 2016 estimated that daylight savings time costs the United States more than $430 million a year. That's crazy.
I would like to see how they're quantifying that. That's interesting. I mean, I don't care one way or another. I'm be completely honest. I'm pretty sure all those guys in their little government, or pretty sure it's very important. Them up there debating whether or not we should move the clock back an hour. I'm gonna be honest. This is retarded.
You got it.
No, yeah,
got it.
because it really pisses me off. Like, because every year this pops up, and I'm like, we're really gonna either do it or don't. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Up like this is not something that I'm like I'm gonna sit up here and be arguing all the damn time. The previous point is far more important, that we have two of these massive economic entities that are arguing with each other. And I said on the show when we first started talking about tariffs, damn Taiwan, damn Canada, damn Mexico. When it comes to the whole tariffs thing and the war, there's only one entity that really we should be talking about, and it's China, because they are the ones that are best positioned to play chicken. And that's what's happening right now. Both entities are playing chicken. People, China's, they're coming to the table. I was like, for what? Everything that you have here is produced there. They have zero incentive. Right? I don't care how much you dislike China, you think they're a bunch of communist pieces of shit. I agree with you on that. But it doesn't matter. Even all this American-made shit. I was arguing with some cat the other day talking about these 3D print machines. They're manufactured in USA. No, they're not. All those damn motors, all the machinery that's in the things that are no, they might be assembled in the Netherlands. They might be assembled in the United States. But all of that shit, as far as the actual parts of that machine, are produced in China. When you're in that position, you can play chicken. So anybody that was foolish enough to think of China just because we're going to tariff your ass 145%, and they thought the communists was going to be like, oh, well, we're sorry. You're a big economic powerhouse. We're going to back down. No, they said, all right, bet. 125 on your ass. I don't know where this is going to go. It might go to 1,000%. But we got two guys playing chicken about to run into each other, and I'd rather argue about that than the, excuse me, my language, than the damn...
We're gonna tariff the sun. We're gonna tariff the sun. He's gonna give us an extra hour.
I only had a little bit of time,
We're gonna
Eric.
tariff the sun.
The
sun will give us more daylight.
First of all, you get back to me when you have children and you try explaining to your children why they have to go to bed early, why they have to go to bed when the sun's still out. You try to explain to a toddler, it's actually 5 o'clock in the morning, not 6 like you thought. I really need for you to go back to sleep because I think parents, would you agree, Matt?
We're gonna get Eric some children. Eric's gonna have some kids. They're gonna be the greatest kids.
All right. We got to go to break before Matt starts talking again. Go. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.